Hi guys, Ben here from Vicon. Now, we get asked all the time the differences between fabrics and do I have to change the way that I heat press them? Now, yes and no, okay? We always recommend a 145 or 140, 150, so let's say 145 in 10 seconds as being a general starting point. But to understand fabric and heat pressing better, yes, we want to look at the actual garments themselves, and this is the experience that we have. Now, cotton garments, okay, they're natural, they hold a little bit more moisture, so they take a bit more energy, a bit more heat to actually heat up to that melting point for the glue and heat applying. So if it was a cotton, if it was a denim, if it was something that was really natural, a little bit thicker, if it was a fleece or something like that, I'd definitely be having the actual temperature a little bit higher in our recommendation, and also making sure that you do the full 8-10 seconds, okay? Now, as we go away from natural fabrics and we go to more synthetics, our polyesters and nylons and things like that, they heat up a lot quicker. They don't hold the moisture content the same as the natural fibre. So let's talk about polyester. Now, if our recommendation was 140 to 150, I don't need to necessarily be at the 150 end. I could be at the 145, the 140 end, no problems at all. Would an 8-second press work as opposed to a 10? It probably would, again, because it's heating up faster. Okay, now here is a good example of a cooler bag. Now this here, say it's a nylon, okay, realistically we can't put too much temperature into this because it's going to shrivel up and shrink and react, and it's going to heat up really quickly, okay? So here I wouldn't be doing more than 140. You'd be making sure that you're at that lower temp level, and you might find that you actually want to do 2 really quick short presses. You don't want to do a really long one because if there's any foam in that, it's going to compress and not rebound back, okay? Here I've got a polyester that's a sublimated polyester, okay? It might be a little bit thicker than, say, the polyester in this vest, so therefore you might want a little bit more heat here than you do on this vest. So it's all about the feel. How thick is the fabric? How long is that fabric going to take to heat up? The more moisture content that that fabric would hold, the higher the temp, the longer you want it to be. Again, we're not talking big swings. We're talking the difference between 10 degrees and we're talking the difference between 2, 3, maximum 4 seconds, okay? So guys, that's the differences between fabrics. Another one is neoprene. A lot of people press neoprene, laptop cases, and also like cooler stubby holders and things like that. They heat up very quickly because it's got full of all little air holes, heats up, and it actually expands. So you want to make sure that you do a really quick press. One, press down, get the plastic off, and then do a second press if you really want to just press that transfer down into the actual neoprene itself. That's on the right end of the scale. You might even find a lower temp of 138 or something like that works for you. All right, guys, any questions about different fabrics, get in touch with us. Check out the other videos.